When it's dark in the house, when the demons say hello, I just want you to know that I'm cool with these goblins and ghouls. Have you ever fallen for something that's bad? Then you wake up in the morning feeling bad. I have washed away the fear, it's gone for good. No worries here.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Time to Talk, and the song you just heard was Villains by Loud Luxury and Shafi, a really good song with really good vocals, and I highly recommend you guys check them out, give them a download, and maybe a donation if you feel like it. But today I'm going to talk about the little CSGO scandal that's been going on here with Syndicate and T Martin. And I would just like to start off by saying I don't have too much of an opinion on whether CSGO gambling is wrong or right. They seem to be getting in a lot of legal issues, Valve and the sites included. So, I don't know, we'll see if CSGO gambling is on the ropes, but today I'd like to talk about what T Martin and Syndicate did as far as scamming people when it comes to their website. And if you don't know, and I don't know why you wouldn't, but T Martin and Syndicate are two large YouTubers, and a while ago they made videos about a CSGO gambling site and said that the owners of that site came to them and asked them for a promotion to the site. I forgot what the site's called. It's called like it's CSGO something about gambling. And what you do on that site is you sign into Steam and you put your CSGO skins up to wager and in a pot, and they flip a coin or something along those lines, and the winner gets all the skins that were put into the gamble, and the loser gets all the skins taken away from them. So it's a really interesting concept, and it is indeed gambling, but what the issue is this gambling legal, since minors can do it as well, and minors gambling here in the US is very illegal. But the argument is these skins aren't actual money, so it's okay for it to happen. Now I know like kids gambling isn't very okay, and at that age you may not be able to completely control yourself with that kind of money, and it may solicitate kids going onto CSGO, buying more skins, buying more crates to get more skins to put up for more gambles, and that's really not good, especially when it comes down to kids just straight up losing their money all the time. And that could be a really issue, and it shows because there are lawsuits coming up against these certain sites. But to take it one step further, T Martin and Syndicate made videos about this site, like I said, about a certain site, saying that the owners of the site came to them and wanted them to do promotion, and they boasted and raved about the site, giving it like 5 stars and winning some pots on it. And it came out later, exposed by a few people, Honor the Call, small YouTuber, and H3H3, who also made a video about it, and all the other channels. Everyone's talking about this. And what they did was they actually owned the site that they were promoting, which isn't only a small like form of fraud, it's very illegal to lie to people about that kind of stuff and then make an ad for it when you're the one who owns the site. And what I don't understand is that if they own the site, I don't know why they didn't just make an ad for it and then have other people promote the site themselves and then upload the ad to their channel. Like, I don't understand. You have such a large following. There's no need to lie to anybody about that kind of stuff. Yet they did anyways. And they kept on this charade for a long time. I don't know if it was over or under a year, but I know it was an extremely long time for them to keep this up. And it's really crazy, and it really shook up the CSGO community, but also the gambling community. It opened people's eyes to what some of these YouTubers are doing here. Now, Syndicate exposed himself and said that the other videos that he made about the CSGO gambling were also fake and also promoted. And one of the big issues was that they didn't say that it was a promotion, and they got the money for it without telling anybody. And full disclosure is a really big thing here on YouTube. If someone's making money from something, like if it's an ad, people want to know if it's an ad. Not only is it trust between the content creator and the viewers, but it's also a legal thing that you must do. You have to let people know when you're making money off of something like that. And it's something they really didn't do. Syndicate came forth and apologized for what he did. T Martin, for a long time, didn't say anything about it. I don't know if he thought he was still in the right, or if he was just in damage control mode, saying, "Oh no, it's not as bad as it is," even though it was much worse than even anyone thought it was for the time. But he did come forth with his apology. I'm not completely sure what happened to the apology. I couldn't really find it. He may have deleted it. But yeah, it's really crazy how these people with their sites, these larger YouTubers, are bringing home thousands, sometimes even millions of dollars, depending how large the site is. I mean, how large your channel is and your ad revenue, and they still feel the need to lie to people. Like, you have hundreds, thousands, millions of people coming across you every single day, opening up themselves to you, and you open up yourselves to them, and there's this like shroud of trust there, and you just go ahead and rip it in half by doing something like this to them. Like, I feel like T Martin and Syndicate will now be hurting for a very long time for this incident. I know some things blow over here in YouTube, somewhat like the Fine Bros. The Fine Bros were losing tons and tons of subs when they had their issue with React World, but after a while they started gaining subs again. And Keemstar's in that whole drama alert. They're losing thousands of subs by the day. I don't know if they're ever gonna bounce back, but I feel like they might in time if Keem ever like fixes himself. But you know, that's a video for another time. And this also puts CS:GO as a whole on the radar, because now attention is being brought to these CS:GO gambling sites, not only with their trust, but also with the legality of them in the first place, since these skins that people have can range upwards to $4,000 in some cases, depending on the rarity of the skin. That's some serious money that people are throwing around in these bots, and it can get into some legal issues. The law hasn't really caught up with the advancement of technology, and that's also a thing that happens. So this, with some lawsuits, they can go either way. I know a lawsuit may be pending against Valve right now for soliciting these kinds of sites and promoting them. They didn't promote them like exactly, but they're saying by giving out more skins and not doing anything about these sites, they're helping them grow and in this illegal action of minors gambling away money, because these skins can turn around for a lot of money, not actual money you can bring out into the real world, but on Steam. Like, I mean, that's a lot of copies of COD, you know what I mean? Or a few hundred more keys to open up some more cases. But that's really all I have to say about it. T Martin and Syndicate are in a lot of trouble. I'm not sure if a lawsuit will be filed against them as well, but we'll have to see. I'll know. Also, I'll stay updated on the story, because it is really interesting, and it is somewhat offensive at the same time, because they do so much and they're so well off in their jobs. Like, millions of people around the world would kill to have a job like they do, and then they go and commit fraud like that to people. That's actually insane, and it's not respectable in the slightest. And it's really offensive how when we're given such an amazing opportunity, people squander it like that. But You know, that's what I have to say about it. It's just kind of like it's just kind of offensive as a small YouTuber like myself to see someone so incredibly successful do some shady stuff like that. But you know, that's me. What do you guys think? Do you think CS:GO gambling is right or wrong? Do you think it should stay, or should it just get up on out of here? And what do you think of Team Martin Syndicate? Do you think they'll ever bounce back from this issue? Let me know, or you know, just keep it to yourself and leave it as a bit of social commentary for you and your friends. But thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed, a rating would be very much appreciated. But until next time, everybody, peace.